Hello everybody, how are we doing? Welcome. Just doing a few tweaks to volume and whatnot to get started. Greetings. Hello Spanners the monkey. Hello Johnny. Hello Dan, how are you? Okay. Hopefully that volume is okay. Let me know if you guys have any issues with the background volume or if there's any echoing or whatnot. Okay, I think we're just about ready to rock and roll. Mute. Okay, so we are starting the playthrough series today with the deal with the devil build that I have on the channel. I'm guessing you guys have probably all seen it, but just in case you have not, I'll pop a link to the build in the chat. Grab a link to that. There is it. This. Pop that here. There is a link to the build if you are looking for it. And with that, I think we are more or less ready to rock and roll. So we're starting fresh, obviously, being a playthrough series, and I am just working out now what difficulty I actually want to play this on, because I'm considering who I would actually take in my party for this build. It's a bit of a curious question. Who would actually fit in a party? Because, to be fair, I think that most of the characters would probably fit in a party. Most of them. I think probably Karlach and Will would be the only ones who wouldn't really fit. Gale, potentially. I think the best fit for the party would definitely be Astarion. I don't know, what do you guys think? But yes, we are going to probably play Tactician. There's not really much point in playing Balanced, is there? I was just considering whether I did a duo playthrough rather than a 4-person playthrough, and I'm not sure how that's going to go on Tactician, but we shall see. Okay. Let's do this though. Character creation. So we are playing as a Tiefling for this one, and we are a Zariel Tiefling, giving us Thaumaturgy as our racial perk. We also get 2 more spells with Zariel Tiefling. We get Searing Smite and we get Branding Smite at some point. I think it's level 3 and level 5. And then we're going to be starting off the build as a Warlock. So for our cantrips, we're definitely taking Eldritch Blast, and then we are also taking, good question, let me just have a look at the build. We'll look at that in a minute. That's a surprise for later. So for the build, we are taking on one. Friends. That makes sense. That makes sense. Now, Fiend archetype giving us access to the Dark One's Blessing, which means that when we kill an enemy, we get temporary hit points. Spells for this build, we are going to take Charm Person and Command. Background, we are a Urchin. Abilities, we are going 8 in Strength, yes, and 15. Get rid of some of these so I can pick them. So we're going 16 in our Dexterity, 14 in our Constitution, 10 here, 10 here, and then 1 here. That looks right. Change this guy around. We're going to go proficiencies in Deception and Investigation. I'm just tweaking this to be specific because I want to play exactly to the build. Well, close enough to the build. Okay, now let's edit our appearance. What were we? This face? This face. This one, I think. No scars. Body art, we had this guy, I'm pretty sure. I really like this tattoo. I've like only used it once, but maybe this one. And eyes, we're gonna go. Although I want to go demonic. You know what? I should do this. I should do this right. We'll do this right. I'll go and find the actual image of the character. Because I have it here somewhere. Otherwise, it's going to annoy me. Otherwise, it's good. But how's everyone going? I see a few more people have joined the chat since I last had a look. How are we all doing today? I had an interesting day at work. I managed to just get home in time to start the stream, jumped through the shower, walked the dogs quickly, and then here we are. It's still a warm mid-afternoon here in Australia, or here in Melbourne. Okay, where's that picture? Okay, so I think I picked the wrong... I picked the wrong face. We are, actually... It is the right one. Then... Skin tone. I think that one. That's right. Then horns, we are going with these guys. Horn color will go slightly darker. I think they're a bit too bright. Yeah, maybe something like that. Cool. No facial hair for me, thanks. Haircut, we're going this one. Straya explains the time. Yeah, I tried to get the time to fit after I finish work and at the best time for, well, America, since that's my biggest viewer base. So I'm trying to match it to that, and hopefully the time works for everybody. It's a bit tricky to try and get a time to match for all different parts of the world, especially in Australia, since we are in a different... I feel like we're in a different time zone to everybody. All the other big population bases, at least. It's 11 p.m., but that's fine. What time zone are you in, Senix? Because I tried to match it to like 8 p.m. Pacific time, but I have no idea whether I got that correct or not. I should have, but... No. Central US. Okay, yeah, I am a bit late, aren't I? There's not much I can do about that, unfortunately, given the time that I finish work and what time I can get home from work and everything else. Okay, I think that's pretty close. It's not quite the same red, is it? Pretty close, though. Okay. Oh no, it's kind of annoying me. I think it needs to be darker. That looks better, doesn't it? And then earrings. Oh no, the earrings are the correct. Okay, perfect. We have our character. So just because I feel like I need to put the disclaimer out there, I have not updated to the most recent patch. I will do it after this stream, but I literally found out like 10 minutes before the stream started that it was like it's a massive patch for me because it's trying to repair the entire game since I still have, I think there's a few residual mod files and it's like, I need to repair your entire game for this to be installed correctly. So I didn't update to the most recent patch. I will do so after this stream though. I have a few mods installed. They're not mods that are going to affect gameplay, but I feel like I should chuck it in there in case anybody asks. So I have the improved UI mod, and I have the better containers mod, just so I can drag out inventories and whatnot because they get really small and it drives me nuts. And then I have the dice set expansion mod, just so I have a few different colored die to play around with because, you know, that's fun. But beyond that, I'm not using any other mods. And I think we are ready to rock and roll. The character that we are playing is basically someone who's in it for power and prestige. She definitely does not give two shits about anybody else. Her key tactic in most interactions is deception and persuasion. Intimidation isn't really her strong suit. She would probably opt for deception and persuasion first. She can fight. She is a melee combatant. She can cast spells, obviously. She's a warlock and a bard. But she definitely opts for melee combat when she has to fight. And that would be with a one-handed style, just using a single rapier, or I suppose any single one-handed weapon, one-handed finesse weapon for that matter. Rapier is probably the best option there. Lastly, we're going to try and talk our way through a lot of combat encounters, but we are not always going to get through them, so that's where combat comes in. But I think we are ready to rock and roll. I'm going to go deal with the devil because I don't have another name for you. And we are gonna... Oh yeah, I forgot. I completely forgot about this part. I'm gonna randomize this, I think. Oh, hello. Oh god. Okay, let's keep going. Maybe like... I mean, that's probably fine, but I feel like I should be a guy. Interesting. I love how when you randomize, it always gives you just like these ridiculously colored hairs. Like they're always like full on neon hairstyles. Let's just do at least a little bit of work here. I don't want to spend forever in character customization. I want to try and get through a bit of the game in this first playthrough. Maybe Asmodeus, doesn't really matter. Give you... His face is fine. Maybe that. Whatever, it doesn't really matter that much, does it? You just want to change your skin tone because it's a little bit too intense. Maybe like... maybe there. Okay, let's do this. Now, I'll try not to talk over cutscenes too much, just so you guys can hear the dialogue. There will be subtitles, of course, for all the dialogue, but I'll try not to talk over it too much. You guys have probably seen a lot of it, but... I love this cutscene. It's so incredible, the CGI that they managed to get done for these cutscenes. I know it's the only one like in the entire game, but still, it's pretty incredible, the graphical fidelity of it. Make sure you tag as a Let's Play. Yeah, definitely. I should do that, shouldn't I? See if I can work out how to do that. I don't even know how to do that. This is my first time streaming on YouTube, so I don't even know how to do this properly. I'll probably cut all this sound out for you, haven't I? I think the dragons are probably the reason that I mentioned the fidelity so much as well. It's like the dragons look so crazy in this cutscene. At the end of this sequence where you see the dragon roar at the end of the snowfields. Okay, cool. How's the volume for everybody? Can you hear me over it? Is it too loud? Okay, let's do this. Oh no, this isn't us. Still Lazel. Seems balanced? Nice. Good. Okay, we're in. We're in. I forgot to change my tail. Oh well. So there's a few things. Tweak here. I generally put all my combat stuff on this side and utility stuff on the other side. Otherwise, you get a bit lost. You're missing loots? Oh, yeah, true. There's a few bits and pieces around, isn't there, in this area? A lot of it's fairly inconsequential, though, isn't it? The pro action. I'm never going to use improvised melee weapon, so I may as well take it off my bar. Up on the balconies, yeah. Yeah. Where do you have to go to get up there? There it is. Yeah. I have done this sequence of events so many times during build videos, but I just like, I skip over it so much that I just don't even look at it anymore.
Let's see what this does.
The amount of times I've played Act 1 up to like just after the Goblin Camp, like it's a ridiculous amount of times. You guys don't even want to know. Looks better than the PS5 UI. Yeah, I mean, they sort of have to simplify it a bit for PS5, unfortunately. Just a curse of the platform.
Abomination. This is your end.
Rude.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon swing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. Who am I? Your only chance of survival. First, we exterminate the imp.
So,
Then we find
you skipped the brain. Yeah, I gotta go back to it. Like I said, I just keep... I'm just so used to just running through this area. I'll go back now. Oh, I've got to do this fight first, don't I? Yeah, it is optional, but we'll do it. Why not? Now, I'm gonna blast my way through here just because it's probably going to deal a bit more damage than my dagger will. I can't remember if there's a I can't remember if there's a rapier on the Nautiloid. There probably is, but let's see how we go. Always grab the haste potions. Now, none of these guys have a rapier, do they? No. Okay, we'll go back and do us. Get him out of the head. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. I've never taken her here. Interesting.
We are here.
I think it's probably not going to include her in the cinematic, if I'm being honest. We shall see. Oh no, there she is. She's there.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place.
I suppose it is just a real-time camera movements.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation. infectation.
Please. Before they return! They return.
Now I want you guys to be a part of these options. We'll take a vote on the important ones. While I'm just getting through this starting area, is not really much point, but I'm definitely going to get you guys involved soon.
Remove us from this body, from this case. Free us, please.
I have to sort of think about which options are going to give me the best result as an individual, like, because I'm always looking, well, as a character, I'm always looking for the best possible advantage to myself. What's going to be the best for me?
The brain won't budge.
I guess I'm not getting the brain. I should exhaust the other option.
And you realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
I can only destroy the brain. I don't want to destroy it. It's probably going to get destroyed anyway by me not bringing it with me. Huh. That is a good point.
Action, not reaction.
I wonder what she'll do. Oh, she gets the whole sequence?
You've come.
The exposed brain. You realize
Please. Before they return!
Oh,
They return.
you get a Githyanki option. A pet of Gake scum. Destroy the intellect devourer while it's vulnerable. She would totally do this too. Not a second thought. Not a second thought. She would do that.
What now?
Let's go.
Can't slow down.
I'm wondering if I should have played it as Dark Urge, but oh well. We're done now. We're in.
I've got a long road ahead. Open up.
Hey. What are you carrying? You're carrying a short sword.
We need to get out before it's too late. Better not be cursed.
Okay.
Gate machinery. I can make no sense of it.
Oh dear. Okay.
You! Get me out of this damn thing! We have no time for stragglers.
She's right. We have no time for stragglers.
the
I'm not really...
generation is like nothing you know. Nausea climbs further up your throat the longer you try to discern its nature.
Are you satisfied? We need to go.
I feel like... What do you guys think? Do you think that I would just go and save myself, or whether I would see her as an advantage and try and free her? I have a feeling that I would probably just, yeah. I think so as well. I think that's probably what I would do. Take that scimitar, because it's going to be higher damage than my dagger.
Anything of use?
I don't really need the tutorial chest. I think I'm just going to leave it. And we are going to go to the helm.
Once inside, do as I say.
I suppose we try and see whether we can get the good general to drop his weapon, since I do have command.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Okay. Now, I think I'm probably better off letting Lae'zel hit that one. And she's going to do more damage with it.
My path be true.
Damn it. Oh well. Finish it off so that we can move on. Now, I think I should be close enough here to command drop. Oh, we did it. Ow.
Ignore the devil. We must take the transponder.
Now, I don't know, I don't think he gets, I don't think he gets an opportunity attack. So we're just going to do that and keep moving. In fact, we'll just trigger the...
Best be on my way.
Hurry!
There we go.
Taking position.
Keep moving up. And you didn't. I'll double check my difficulty. I am set to tactician, so shouldn't be that. While I'm here, actually, and I'm thinking about it, I need to be stream friendly. Sure, I can turn. I need to turn this off, and back. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, it must have been that. Must be because he's stunned.
Shit hits the ground, we're dead.
Man, Dark One's blessing is paying dividends right now, isn't it? That's annoying. Well. Man, he's getting so lucky with these stuns. I mean, he's not going to kill him, but still. With a little slight detour to Rogue for 1 level, just for the expertise. Let's get out of here.
The helm's alien transponder wonder. You made it in time.
Hey. I wonder if Lazo would be a good addition to the party, actually. Since she's not, particularly morally, I mean, other than her loyalty to Vlaakith, she's not too concerned about her moral grey areas. Unlike Shadowheart very much, though, who would be the other good addition to the party. She's evil? Yeah, she is. She's not necessarily opposed to you doing good things, though. She's just opposed to weakness, really. And a few other things, but... Hmm. Yeah, I'm probably not going to go, like, crazy murder hobo. I'm probably not going to go and kill a bunch of people, but... Doing Sundered Soul? Oh, nice. How's it going? What level are you on? I really like that build. That was such a fun build to put together.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull. Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through, but it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Guessing you save the tieflings? Yeah, we will save the tieflings just because they're tieflings. Not necessarily because we are good. It's more just we feel a sort of semblance of, you know, kinship. So that would be probably our reason for doing that. You know the burden of having to make your way to Baldur's Gate and the risks along the way. You were there in Elturel, etc., etc. Currently level 9 and having fun, looking forward to Act 3 items. Yeah, they do definitely help. Well, I mean, obviously the legendary gloves helps the most. But the other items are definitely really good. At first, the vest, the body piece was a bit questionable, but I think it ended up working out well, giving you that extra attack. If they miss you, I'm pretty sure it's extra attack if they miss you. That made it a lot better. Oh yeah, we also probably want to save the tieflings just so we get access to Potent Robe as well, don't we? Although we're probably not really gonna... Oh no, we will use Potent Robe. Because we'll end up... Oh wait. No, we won't. Because we get extra attack from Bard, don't we? Not from Warlock with this build. Now, I suppose I should go and find Shadowheart.
blasted door. What? Stop! Not another step or I'll... Wait. You're the one who left me to die on the ship.
Suddenly you see what she sees, feel what she feels. Anger, bitterness, a will to survive.
Ah! Did you feel that? You've got the same thing. In your head.
I think this is the first time I've actually not just got Shadowheart out of the pod on the ship. Most of the times I'm just like, yeah, whatever, I'll just get her out, save myself the time and effort. But, there you go.
Excuses. You didn't even try. You just ran. No matter. We survived the hells, survived the crash. But we mightn't survive these things in our heads. They're going to consume us from the inside and turn us into mind flayers.
Information, I feel fine, calm down. Yeah, I think I'd ask for information.
But enough to be afraid. This is how they breed. We host their spawn, and once they're ready, they'll tear right through us. I'm not sure how much time we have left, but I'm not going to wait to find out. You and I need a healer. Finding one won't be easy in this wilderness. We'll need supplies. I'm hoping something of use might be behind this door. But I've barely made a dent in it so far.
You're making a racket.
It already has. These things here didn't die in their sleep. I'm going to see what's at the top of this cliff. Hopefully there's no more of these creatures along the way.
Ah, yes.
No, unless you count these monsters. You're the friendliest face so far.
Lances have been made on less. Yeah, probably. From what I can see, it looks like you handle yourself. What do you reckon? I still don't know whether I want to recruit everybody I come across and then just choose later, or whether I just want to recruit the people who make sense. I feel like I might have to go out of character a little bit if I just recruit everybody. I think it's important to try and stick to the character. Alliances have been made on less. But yeah, I suppose you are looking for as much help as you can get.
Or just company for our final moments. But you're right. Whatever lies ahead will be a little less daunting with support. You can call me Shadowheart. After everything you've been through, my name gives you pause. Please. Lead the way.
Okay. Let's do this.
More of those wretched things.
Okay. You can skip that fight? Yeah, I know. I know. We'll see how we go.
Vicious filth. Best keep some distance or this
We'll see how we go. So probably... Oh, it actually hit for once. That's nice. And take that out and have a health pot, because otherwise I'll end up dying. It's a little bit extra XP as well, so I won't complain. Probably this one. Wow, okay, I'll take that.
Nothing will stand in my way.
I might just need to be a little bit careful with my melee combat initially, just because I'm probably gonna die if I try and fight these things in melee.
Can't even catch my breath.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival
Okay.
isn't such a distant prospect.
Now,
What's hiding here?
oh, what? Oh, we're about to level. I was gonna say, why didn't we level up there? I must have missed something, but it might just be the next ink. We level up. Grab those in case we need them. We'll grab a star in here in a minute. First of all, I'm just going to do this Mind Flayer.
Flare. And it's hurt.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured.
Okay, there's our level up.
Death is too good for it.
Now, we're just going to do a slight little detour here. So, just for a little announcement for the channel, as well as for this level up, just going to do a little tweak to my for a specific window. Let's go to add a source. I've done this before. Now, bear with me 1 second, everyone. Just tweaking a few things here. You guys can see everything now as well. There we go. Okay, so I just wanted to announce to everybody that we now have channel memberships on the YouTube channel, which is pretty exciting. I set all those up yesterday, and they should be live now. The memberships come with a few things, and one of those things is access to these cheat sheets that I'm going to be making for all my builds. There's every single build I've done so far is already up there. But they all look like this, and they're basically just a full spreadsheet of what the level ups look like, what you can take for those level ups, what the stat spread is. It doesn't have every skill that I mentioned in the builds, but it has all the important ones that are crucial to the build or that are important for specific level ups. So for this build, you can see that obviously we're taking Agonizing Blast, Mask of Many Faces, and Hex on level 2 here, and that's what this specific one says for the build. The other thing that comes with the memberships is access to all the artwork that I use for the different builds. So that is part of it as well. So I just thought I'd let everybody know that that is now live on the channel, and it would be awesome if you guys are keen to get that you sign up for the join feature on the channel. So as following that spreadsheet, we are taking Agonizing Blast, Mask of Many Faces on this one, and we are also taking Hex. So Hex obviously gives us 1d6 necrotic damage, and gives our enemies a disadvantage on one ability of our choosing. This is really good. Let's just put this on for a bonus action, and then we can transfer that to a new target if the target that we place it on dies. Then we've got the Agonizing Blast feature here, which our Eldritch Blast adds our Charisma modifier to the damage it deals. And then we have Mask of Many Faces, giving us the Disguise Self spell. which is a pretty incredible spell, and we're going to be making use of that pretty soon, actually. Okie doke. Now, Shadowheart, what am I going to do with you? We're going to have to respec Shadowheart at some point because I don't necessarily want to keep her as a Trickery Domain Cleric. But for the time being, I don't really see a whole lot of point taking her out of Trickery Domain. Maybe we look at Life Domain. I think I might go Life Domain and Paladin for her, actually. So we'll just do this now for the sake of it. Oath of Devotion is probably what we're going to go with her. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
No time to rest.
Okay, now, I don't think this guy drops anything important. Oh yeah, it does. Drops a haste potion. There we go. Now let's go find Astarion.
What's up for discussion?
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Yeah, I think I'd just tell him to kill it himself.
A kind soul. Well, not to worry.
See how we go. Wow, I definitely got away from you.
I saw you on the ship, strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod. What did you and those tentacled freaks do to me?
I'm surprised he doesn't remember having something put in his eye. Diplomacy first. Definitely diplomacy first.
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Maybe put the knife away.
It has to be those tentacled monsters. Something they did. They took you too. I saw it during whatever just happened. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. Indeed we are. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
One thing that annoys me as well is that you have to be Baldurian. Like, you don't have a choice. I know you got abducted in Baldur's Gate, but the fact that any character you play is considered to be raised in Baldur's Gate, kind of irks me a little bit, but it's fine. Whatever.
You've been busy. So, did you learn anything about these worms while wandering the ship? Turn us into...
Depends on the race and background. Maybe it's just me.
Of course it'll
I don't think
What else did I expect?
it's because I have urchin. Oh, okay.
It hasn't happened yet.
Maybe I just haven't played a race or
Someone that can control these things.
background.
Still be time.
Have you encountered any that say something different? Did they just not have the Baldurian option, or did they have a different option? I play Underdark races, only time I'm Baldurian is Edge. Okay. I think... Should travel with me out onto better together. I think he's probably like the main companion that I want.
And anyone that can crash a mind flare ship and walk away seems like a good person to know. All right, I accept. Lead on. Watch your back.
No one back home will ever believe this. Moving in.
What am I going to make him? Good question. Maybe some combination of fighter and rogue. I really like the fighter rogue bard multi-class, but I'm already going to be a full bard, so I probably don't need another one of those. Probably ranged. Maybe dual crossbows, but we'll see.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Yeah, I've got to remember that I'm playing on Tactician. I usually breeze through on normal difficulty for build making.
Approach the sigil on the stone. Magic.
But I'm going to need to remember that I need to have the 80 supplies.
It looks slightly dangerous.
Dear, it's so funny. I love how you can just slap the hand. Just get out of here. Just go on. Oh dear.
Helping hand. Anyone?
Okay,
Just your average traveler stuck between realms. Pull me out, and we'll get properly introduced.
I don't think I've ever failed this check. I don't know what happens if you fail on this check.
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick.
He's lost? Oh, he just... You just can't get him? Oh, interesting. Do you just never find him again, or...
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep.
I love the way he says hello. It's like, he never talks like that ever again. It's just... the introduction is just, hello, how you going? Like, it's just so... It just feels so out of character. Okay. Add introductions.
Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the North Lloyd as well.
Right. I've only seen it once. He falls into the portal. Playthrough never had him in. I wonder what happens to the bomb, though. Interesting. Sorry, spoilers. I shouldn't have said that. I assume everybody's played the game, but... Never mind the Nautiloid. How did you get stuck in that stone?
I don't know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in freefall. As I was plummeting to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side, as it were. How about you? How did you survive the fall?
I took control of the ship, landed it safely, and saved the day. That's totally...
That vast burning wreckage behind you somewhat contradicts your story, but here you stand, so who am I to argue? Still,
Oh dear.
swashbuckling heroics aside, I have the unfortunate suspicion your survival is still very much in jeopardy. Back on the ship, you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region, were you not? No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
Is it just me, or if these,
Condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
Doesn't he usually say, you wouldn't be a powerful cleric or druid or something like that? I don't know if he always said surgeon or doctor or surgeon or whatever he said. Is that new? Yeah, a doctor or a surgeon. Yeah, I swear he used to say druid, but anyway. I think that I would probably keep my warlockness to myself, maybe. Although, I suppose to the general denizens of the world, the fact that I can shoot eldritch energy usually would mean that I have a pact. Although you don't know that with Will, do you? Until Will tells you. Can't say that I am.
Going to need a healer, and soon too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
He's so chummy.
Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone.
After I just slapped your hand.
Kindness, I assure you. I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Okay. Now, Will doesn't, yeah, you're right. Will doesn't say it because of the act, but I'm just saying that no one recognizes the fact that he's a warlock because of the type of magic that he uses. Like, it's not just like common knowledge that shooting eldritch blasts means you're automatically a warlock. I don't know. At least that's the impression that the game gives me. But yeah, it's not like there's a social stigma to it, because it's not just, I mean, in D&D, for example, right? You don't have to be bound to a you don't have to be bound to a fiend or anything. You could be bound to like a celestial or whatnot. So it's less stigmatized there, I guess. Now, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I need to level these guys up, don't I? So I'm tempted to just like make all of these characters previous builds that I've made. That'd be fun. Maybe I should just make Gale his Gale build that I did, the Prodigy build. I don't even know whether I'm going to use him though. And I don't remember off the top of my head what the Prodigy build. Lucky I've made all these spreadsheets, hey. Prodigy build takes divination with Oh no, level 2 of the Prodigy build is a multi-class intercleric with the knowledge domain. And we take that Mystra abilities. We would go expertise in, yeah, Arcana and History. And then for spells, we'd probably take Healing Word. That makes sense. Then we go back to Wizard after that. Now, for Astarion, what build have I done that matches Astarion? I don't know whether I have done one. Maybe Way of the Shadowstalker? But he's not really a monk. I don't have any great fighter builds, do I? I mean, I've got Avenging Wrath, but he's not really that type. And he's not really the Walking Death type either. Gloomstalker. Yeah, I'm thinking that. Thinking Gloomstalker. I'm wondering if I make him a melee Gloomstalker, but... yeah. Maybe. Maybe. So we'd probably want to go... I'm getting that from this, am I? Yeah. Let's go... probably Wasteland Wanderer Poison. Melee so he can bite. Yeah, it could work. I mean, I suppose the key thing here is that my brain automatically goes to unarmed when I think of monk. But it doesn't need to be monk, does it? You're right. Maybe I go... maybe I keep my 1 level in rogue, and then I go 5 levels in monk and see where we're at. How's it? Because he does have 17 dex. He doesn't have a great wisdom score. I'm going to need to respec him. Because his stats are all over the place, if I wanted to do that. But for the time being, he will still be able to deal plenty of damage. Okay. Let's do that for now. Suppose I'll go get Lae'zel. Which is not this direction. It's up around here, isn't it?
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
For someone who's so opposed to Mind Flayers, she seems very willing to use the Mind Flayer's telepathic connection. Deception. Well, that was a little bit overkill, wasn't it? I did have him as a monk one playthrough. It worked pretty well, but it did feel a little off for him. Yeah.
She's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast.
Well, I'm thinking, as long as I keep it sort of like, as long as I don't ditch the weapons, like I keep the weapons and keep it sort of like stealthy, I guess it could work. Like, I mean, moving through the shadows is sort of vampiric in a way.
You didn't hear it.
But I think you're right. I think I would prefer to have him as a fighter or something, like a fighter rogue combo, but oh shit, I'm playing tactician.
Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And be careful. There are goblin traps everywhere.
Enough gawking. Get me down. Never.
I have to be careful of using friends as well, because people trigger to that, don't they, on tactician?
As you say.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
Do we want to keep her or do we want to get rid of her? Because, I mean, technically it is on point that I would be like, you don't like tieflings, so I don't like you. She has a cure. Yeah, that's true. I'd probably just deal with it, wouldn't I?
You are full up. Dismiss your weakers. Very well. But heed my word. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. I must interrogate. I will be at your camp. Do not keep me waiting.
I thought about respecting historian after concluding his story test. Well, I suppose it does kind of make sense then, doesn't it? It gives me like Vampire Lord from Skyrim vibes. You know, like they're sort of castery at that point. Yeah, I definitely get that. Now, I think that.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
We'll just go in. I think I'd probably try and talk my way through this. Although this guy definitely looks like a bandit.
Got company up here.
What's this then? Trying to creep around us and loot the crypt? Not happening. Or is it the ship you're after? Don't matter either way. It's ours. All of it.
I mean, no harm just looking around. Definitely wouldn't do that. Maybe this. Yeah, I think so. I'd probably just like talk them out of it.
Poisonous what?
Don't like the sound of this, boss.
We're leaving. Come on, move it.
Okay.
You're more cunning than you look. I thought we had a fight on our hands.
Go Beastmaster Ranger with a wolf pet or a spider pet. Yeah, that could be fun. It would be cool to be like to have like a spider pet and then be like a spider druid. And then you could be a spider with your spider pet. Most fun talking. You have a Starian do the talking. Yeah, I mean, I'd probably save that for an Origin playthrough. I mean, I'm playing a bard anyway. Maybe I just turn... I mean, I could turn a Starion into a Beastmaster, I suppose. I don't really need him, to be perfectly honest, because I mean, I'm going to take care of all the lockpicking and whatnot. Oh, for that specific encounter? I have never tried. Where's my weapon? Oh, there we go. Okay, weird. How much health you got? Oh, you've got actually quite a bit of health. I probably should have hexed you, but oh well, it's done now. Flurry of blows. And I guess I can just firebolt you. He won't leave if you get evil though. Well, I mean, that's fine though, because I'm not... I'll probably be a bit evil, won't I? By the time I finish the playthrough. I kind of want Astarion to hang around. He's probably the most the most... As a character concept, or as a personality, should I say, he matches my character the closest. I think I'd probably be most inclined to keep him with me. I probably need to grab all of this food as well, don't I?
Whoever that even is. No intact symbols here, no dedications, nothing.
I love how they put the portrait of Fane on the wall here. I haven't noticed any other portraits. I don't know whether they have one for like the Red Prince and whatnot. I don't know whether they're around anyway. You kind of have to go a shadowy class for him. The Beastmaster fits him because vampires. Ah, yeah, that's a good take, actually. That's not a bad take. Not a bad take. I wonder... So warlocks and stuff summon festerings. So, oh yeah, because vampires summon wolves, don't they? It always seemed weird to me that vampires would summon wolves. Because, like, you know, vampires and werewolves being, like, natural enemies. But, I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? Isn't the typical vampire summon, like, the bat? I feel like there should have been truly evil origin character. I haven't done my Dark Urge. Yeah, well, I mean, you can go pretty dark with the Dark Urge playthrough. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, you can be pretty evil there. Okay, so I might save here because I have a feeling I'm probably going to die. If you want, you could reload, change your star in second half. In second half of his class. Oh, you mean his level 2 level up? That's okay. I'm gonna respec him anyway. That's not the end of the world. Yeah, that's why I'm here. Like, I usually wouldn't come here this early, but I want to get through here so that I can get access to withers. I could have gone in the other door, I suppose, but we'll see how we go. See how we go. I don't think there's anything amazing that I can do here. I think I'm just gonna have to... I might just wait for her to walk over here. Then... might get Gale. In fact, let's go now. Go now, let's go. Damn it. Too slow. Oh well, doesn't matter. Okay. Use my advantage while I've got it. And who else have I got? Yeah, use my... Oh, I won't use that here. I'll use that. And we'll go...
Never a dull moment.
Oh, okay. Point. Shadowheart. Oh, we'll get an attack of opportunity, actually. If she tries to run past. We should be fine. Synchronized attacks. I find that evil is poorly defined. There's Nia, who's a psychobetterer, or there's evil that uses people for more power or their own ends without care. Yeah, I mean, you're right. I suppose it's hard to define something as ambiguous as like evil though, right? Because you're right, you have those two ends of the spectrum. You have like crazy psycho murderer, or you have people who are just like who are just desensitized to life, and you would consider them to be evil because they don't really care about they don't really care about the ramifications of their actions, but they're just like, yeah, we'll just do whatever we need to do to get more power. That is a good point. Yeah, it is a good point. It's sort of, yeah, it's hard to define evil as a concept, so.
Let's see.
There's nothing in this room, is there? Has anybody found anything in this room? I don't think there's anything in here, is there? Yeah, I didn't think so. Now,
I just want a little look.
I'm not going to reload any saves unless I die. So I'm probably going to save pretty regularly. There's going to be no save scumming on this playthrough though. So I'm going to have to be careful about how often I'm saving. You're my only real threat. I think my best bet is probably try and sneak in a charm person. Oh, no, I'm not going to get that. Maybe just sleep. Maybe just try and sneak in a sleep. And then...
To new horizons.
Now, where's your turn in the order? Go back at the start. Okay, now let's just get... I'm gonna need to respec Shadowheart as well if I want her to be a paladin. She doesn't have any strength right now. It's gonna be a little bit of a spoiler for my next build, actually, but that's fine. The next build will be out before before we get that far on Shadowheart. She can't really do a whole lot right now without any spell slots, so might even just be better off just running up and whacking someone. She probably won't get advantage. It's fine. And I will... might start by chucking X on. I want to do it on someone. that.
Have to keep going.
Okay, so since you're hexed, we're going to try and hit you. Yeah, it's good. And then we're going to move you out of the way a little bit. And we're not going to put someone else to sleep. What we might do is try and get them in a grease. Yeah, that worked. Then end your turn. Get you in there, Astarion. And we'll probably go... Might hamstring this guy. Give me a higher chance of getting him prone.
Blood comes easy these days.
You already had your turn. And I don't want to set it on fire because then you'd lose the effect of grease. Might just do that. Yeah, that was a good idea. Solid channel promotion using your builds and tech. Yeah, true. True. Didn't think about it like that. Save me the testing phase of the build. Wow, rude. Ooh, Shadowheart's down already. Okay, so I think I'm probably best off just hitting him. I do want to get in close, but I don't want to risk that that ice pit. Where's the ice start? So it doesn't start until further down. So maybe I'll just go. I'll go to here. And then if I command you to drop what you're holding, it's probably not worth it, is it? I really need to get rid of him, but now that he's raging, although I assume he just has normal rage, doesn't he? Yeah, he just has normal rage. I don't need to worry about his resistances. Yeah, that was probably the best bet. I got lucky there. Do I use a potion of speed here? I think I do, don't I? And then if I go again and hit him... Of course I missed. That's annoying. Now I try and take you out here. I thought that might have been overkill, but still didn't even get through him. He's a heavy hitter, and I really need him to die. Need to throw a pot? Yeah, probably. I need to get Gale out of this fire as well. If I do that... and then do this. Can I get... oh, I'm too far away, aren't I? I get, like, there. Not gonna be able to get both of them. Oh, no! Oh, dear. She's dead. Give me a second. I need to let the dog in. She's going crazy, attacking my door. Oh. They're a little bit crazy. They're little bit crazy. If they get noisy, I'll put them back out again. Okay, we're not looking good, are we? We're not looking good. Well, I mean... I can either get one of them up or kill this guy and risk it with my Dark One's luck. I think I'm probably better off risking it, honestly. Oh, no, I've got 2 actions, don't I? Yeah, I think I will. Take that, get Dark One's luck, and then I'll throw this at you.
Maybe I should... this is good.
And at least that gives me the chance. I'm not going to move because I'm surrounded by ice. And I think that's a terrible idea. I should probably use this opportunity to put a hex up. No, I won't. I'll wait until next turn. And then I might use command. You need to use this turn to use a potion of healing. Well, that got really lucky. I got the full 10 there. That's nice. Now I might put you... I don't really want to put you out of harm's way. I might put you over here, actually, so that you get an attack of opportunity. And you missed. Okay. Now. I'm not even remotely close to killing these guys, am I? I could try and get the prone. Yeah, I might reload. We'll see how we go. Yeah. I was kind of hoping for a prone there.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
I'm going to be exhausted on this character next turn. So I'm going to skip a turn there. I'm going to have to get one of these characters to not attack. Probably you, since you're going to AoE me. And you will have to heal yourself, I guess. No. I mean, it's the only thing you can do, so I may as well do it. And then try and get you away from each other. That was lucky. Okay. Okay. So... Oh, as if that missed them. I mean, I suppose as NPCs, they wouldn't be standing in it, would they? But whatever. I think I probably just need to try and take this guy out.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
And then that. I'm gonna probably end up reloading anyway. So I may as well just use the other haste spot. Yeah, I took him out. Now, do I have anyone? Okay, so Gale's almost stable. Never know, I might get there. Now, if I can throw... I mean, with the help of 2 haste potions, you'd hope I do get there. Now, all I can really do is get line of sight from this one. Force you to, yeah, get in close. Okay, now... Miss. It's okay.
No choice but to keep going. Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Oh shit. I forgot I have the haste potion. I just wasted a attack. Oh well, we got there in the end. Man, what a journey. Yeah, I got here way too early. I should have waited on this fight, but it's done now.
A little help, please.
Warlock is OP. Yeah, it's the Dark One's luck that really saved the day there, isn't it? Take that. Is it Dark One's luck? No, it's Dark One's blessing. Oh shit, I have this too, don't I? But I had this. It's really tough to give it to her though. I mean, Shadowheart's the only person who should really have it as a paladin. She doesn't have the strength for it at the moment. And I really prefer having the AC. There's no one else that's really going to use it. We'll come back to it.
Never wanted the easy path.
That hit the spot.
Okay, up you get. Come on, let's go. Now, rustic chest. There's nothing here, is there? Okay. Really hope we get this check. There we go. Yeah, we got the check. Nobody's ready. Nobody's ready that? Oh, for that. Yeah. Oh, thieves' tools. I don't know if I've ever noticed those thieves' tools before. Yeah, I know. I know. I like to... I generally will grab stuff if it's worth taking. Like, if it has enough carrying capacity that it's... I mean, enough gold value. Just taking random light armor is probably not worth it at this stage. Like... Okay, so... Going to...
Don't touch me. Tread lightly. Someone's left a trap.
Now we're going to dash... Ooh.
Still breathing, despite everything.
And...
With haste.
Suppose I can give that to Shadowheart.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Now this fight will be interesting. I don't know how I'm going to go with this fight, considering I'm on half health with all my characters, but I do kind of want Withers now.
Scribes. But no sign of a struggle.
Jurgle. I didn't think anyone worshipped the scribe of the dead.
You can click the button next to that tomb to disable all traps if you don't disarm. The one back at the tomb before. I guess I'll just save here. Again, I don't know how I'm going to go with this encounter. I might give that to you since you have a bow. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. Okay. Let's see how we go. I mean, all in all, I suppose I could just like hide in the room and wait for them all to run to me. And then just AoE them down with like Thunderwave, but...
Something just woke up down here. Let them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
On my way.
Okay, let's get back up here. There's nothing else I can really do for you. Did you loot then disarm them? I disarmed the warrior. There's only the one that's worth disarming, really. The rest are going to cast at me anyway. Now, I'm probably going to have to use this again. Why are you telling me
On my way.
I need to be within melee range to do that? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get silenced in a second. So I suppose I should at least get you out of proximity. I might send her in melee in a minute. We've got about lay on hands. Should make sure that I can see that. Okay, now... Okay. Oh, they cast fog on me. I don't know. Do they usually cast fog? I don't know if I've ever cast fog on me before. Maybe I've just had weird encounters with them. Okay, so I have a 75% chance to hit this guy. 85% chance to hit this guy. I kind of need to get into close range with him, though. Unfortunately, all his damage is piercing. Or at least his melee damage is. But that's... These guys are... Yeah, they take double bludgeoning damage. So his... unarmed attacks are gonna be good. You're silenced, so I need to get you out of the silence. Honestly, that fog cloud is probably doing more for me than it is hindering me. Damn, I probably should have kept enough movement to be able to duck back into the fog cloud.
Bleed for me.
Kinda want to go to like here. And then I'll leave him for the minute because he's not doing that much damage. Might try and finish this guy off. Perfect. And then I might duck back into this fog cloud, to be honest. I got a critical hit, of course they did, on a disadvantage roll. I'm surprised that guy just hit me for... I'm surprised he just hit me for 7. Well, I'm not doing well with my dagger thrusts, am I?
Another fight. Let's go.
Might leave you for the time being. Go up. Up here.
One day I'll catch a break.
We're dead. Nice. Send you in to kill this one. This. Get you to take out this guy. Never mind. At least they're spending all their turns trying to cast silence and whatnot. They're not... Oh, okay. That hurt. Perfect. Just what I wanted. I'm not going to get to you, but start heading over here. I'm not going to get to you. So I'm going to go like that. Oh, shit. Wish I was paying attention to what I was clicking. I just attacked the brazier.
Rough tempest I will raise. Outflank, outsmart.
Not enough movement. I ran to the worst possible spot, didn't I? That's okay. We'll just attack this one instead. I'm definitely going back to camp after this one. I played this fight, like that, those last few turns incredibly poorly, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Damn. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna... Yeah, it looks like I'm not gonna get all the way to you, so I'm gonna have to ranged attack. That was lucky. That was very lucky. If close enough. Keep an eye on those death rolls as well.
Even after death.
They're unthinking cadavers. I may as well feel sorry for a bread basket.
Sorry for a bread basket, Jesus Christ.
Let's have a look.
Okay. Now.
A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
Get some cash money. And we got withers, so that's nice. Bit of effort to get there, but that's alright. Now, I think that as a character, especially one who is obsessed with, like, not obsessed, but your focus is on...
He has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
I think I would value, like, acts and exploits more than anything else. Definitely.
An arbiter of certain matters. But that is not important now. Wilt thou answer my question? That is true. We have met, We will see each
Hmm.
other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Okay. So, now that we are going to camp, I might actually take you up on that, Senex. I might go and loot some stuff because I'm gonna need the cash. Oh, although I don't have a vendor to sell it to until I get to the grove, do I? I'm gonna have to do that grove encounter. I've got this, oh, there we go. The dead skellies drop cash. Oh, do they?
No traps, please.
There's no shovel down here, is there? Is there? I can go up this side exit, but there's a and there's a thing there that you can dig up. Just over here. But I can't dig it up. I don't have a shovel. There's a shovel near the grove. Yeah. Go grab it. I love how my character's just like full health. But everyone else is almost dead. Apparently we're not digging it up. You missed the book. There's inspiration. Also a soul coin. Which book? Are you talking about the book in the, where we had that fight with the dudes in the room? Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Forgot about that. I never get it. Never get it. Room over here. Wherever it is. Here. How are we going for time? 5 o'clock.
Forbidden knowledge, without a doubt.
There's the soul coin.
Wonder what it's
And
worth.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
See how we go. Oh, that went well.
As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
I don't know how I'm gonna go with a religion check. See? Yeah, damn. I don't know. It's probably not really worth you using an inspiration to get an inspiration. If you have 100 G, you can respec or... Oh, yeah, I suppose I can do that, can't I? I do just barely. Do just barely have that. Puppy's very angry at me. She wants her dinner. Come here. This Maple. Maple's very grumpy. Hey, don't you? Hey. I might take a short break in a second and give her something to eat. Okay. So yeah, what I might do now is I'll go back to camp and we'll have a rest before I go to the grove. I do still have another short rest, but hey. Okay. So I might use your little trick there actually, because I'll.
For whenever there are many answers to that question, none are important.
I don't really want to deal with all that.
Be assured, should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, although thou dost not seem to be in need of my services.
Okay, I don't need you to change my class.
Keep it quiet.
Okay.
I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Yeah. Okay, so Astarion is not going to start as a rogue then. If we're going to do it that way, if we're going to turn him into a monk. He doesn't really give me monk vibes, but... Oh yeah, we sort of went through this already, didn't we? He's not going to get the... Yeah, so we'll go 16 there. Wisdom is probably okay. Charisma is probably fine. We don't really need that extra charisma. So do we do 16 Constitution or 16 Wisdom? The argument for 16 Wisdom would be better chance to hit with Stunning Strike and increased AC. The argument for Constitution would be flat, more health. And a higher Constitution saving throw, which... yeah, Wisdom gives you unarmored defense, but... Okay, so... plus an extra 1 health per level is probably not really worth. So we'll do it that way. Okay. Let's go. Yeah. Go there. That's probably, yeah, the optimal stat spread, isn't it? Then we want to change this to be... Have that already from your background. I guess stealth is probably still a good... you don't really have many options here for proficiencies, do you? So, and you're not going to... He's not going to be the one talking. So probably stealth and like acrobatics or athletics. They're either. Probably better off acrobatics to make it higher. Alex makes Bruce Lee noises. Yeah, true. Okay, so then we go with that. And then you have another level up. So for the second level up, we're going with Monk again. We'll go Monk all the way to... We'll probably go Monk to level 6. Same way as the other build.
No one stopped me yet.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine. Not up for trading today, I'm afraid. Surely no one will notice.
Okay, now...
There's no time to waste. Let's try this way. I'll see what I can learn.
Let's respec.
I shall be here in thy camp as the...
Now this is going to be a bit of a weird stat spread. So she's going to be Hmm. So I have the Light Domain and Devotion Paladin build coming out. I haven't worked out the exact leveling order for it yet. You probably would start Cleric before you go into Paladin. But it would probably only be 1 or 2 levels of Cleric. Just so you can get access to Preserve Life. But you really wouldn't want to go... You really wouldn't want to go too far beyond level 2 or 3 in Cleric, I don't think. You'd probably want to get to extra attack. Let me just take a look at... what I have in my... I have a spreadsheet of what I was intending to level. So I have here Cleric, Paladin through to 7, and then Cleric through to 12. So you end up as a Cleric 7, Paladin 5. That's probably not a bad idea. So swap her over to Life Domain, and then you'd probably want to take that. Well, you don't really need the second guidance, but we'll take it. Life Domain, and then solid goal. Yeah. I mean, it's basically a toss-up between whether you go for extra attack first or whether you go for something like Spirit Guardians first. If we go 2 levels of Cleric and then 5 levels of Paladin, you do get access to... You get access to Preserve Life. You don't get access to second level spells. But you should be okay. I don't know, we'll test it out and see how we go. The main thing is that if you're going to be playing a Paladin, you're obviously going to be melee. So you're going to want to have at least 16 in Strength. 16 in Wisdom. You don't need Charisma. I need a little bit of Charisma, but not really. Question is, what's the most important thing here? You're going to go heavy armor. So you don't need Dexterity as badly. So you can almost ditch Dexterity. Almost. You probably don't want it to be negative. The problem here is that you're left with 1 point. You don't want 1 point here. You're better off going 14 in one and 10 in the other. Giant pots. They sort of annoy me though. I hate being dependent on a potion. I think I'd rather just go 14 Constitution and 10 Charisma. Doesn't need Persuasion. Medicine and History is fine. Let's go with that, I think. And then go a second level in Cleric here. So Preserve Life gives you 3 healing to all your allies that then gets boosted by... How much does it get boosted by? Where is it? Target regains additional hit points equal to the spell 2 plus the spell's level. So it would be 3 additional hit points. That means that Preserve Life by default gives you 6 healing on all your allies within 9 meters, which is pretty good. Sanctuary. And that's probably okay. Okay. Let's do that for now. We'll see how it goes. It could be terrible. Could be terrible. He's fine. Unless we make him into a summoner. Yeah, we may as well, right? If we're doing everybody else as existing builds that I've done.
Progress. Oh, my hand slipped. Interesting selection. What to take? What to choose? Nice.
Okay, so
Lovely day this. For now. With haste.
then we'll just swap him over to be my elemental warden build. So elemental warden build is
For whenever thou hast need of my service, as thou desire.
level 1 is fighter, so that he gets access to heavy armor. And then we go defense fighting style, and we go I think we dump strength, don't we? Yeah. We dump strength. +2 for 16 here. 14 constitution. 10 dexterity. 16 charisma. We don't need the charisma though for this build because the charisma is based on the fact that you're the party face. So what we can do instead with this build is we can add probably 14 constitution, 16 constitution, 14 dexterity, and strength probably would be better than 10 charisma. And that way he has a bit more health to start with. Efficiencies will give him Arcana, he already has. Maybe we'll go Perception, Insight. Oh no, he probably should have one of these. Go that, and then that. Sure, that works. So it's not quite the same build, but it's close enough that it doesn't matter. Okay, and then level you up, and we will go second level. We are going as wizard. Cantrips, we are going fucking grasp and friends. Actually, we can go Ray of Frost because you're not going to be doing any talking. And then we go that. And we might go Long Strider here as well. So I'll start with Find Familiar and summon it, and then we'll go bang, bang, think. Magic Missile? I suppose we could. It's not really elemental though. That's the problem. It's like force damage, necrotic damage, radiant damage. They don't really fit into the elemental category. I mean, technically they are elements of a kind. I was gonna go elemental, like I was gonna go the lightning elements here. I'll cross chromatic orb, could be anything. Yeah, you probably, yeah, it's not terrible, but you're probably right there. I probably do need a little bit more utility. Either grease, sleep, something like that. Inscribe it. Witch Bolt. Yeah, true. I probably won't go Magic Missile. I mean, if I'm not going Witch Bolt, then I'm not going Magic Missile either, because they're the same concept. It's just, I mean, Magic Missile doesn't miss, but other than that, you're better off going Utility here, I think. Yeah, that's true. I can always take Magic Missile at a later date, though, if I really need it. Okay, so what I might do then is I'll go that route, and then I can Chromatic Orb gives me whatever element I need for a situation for a level 1 spell. I can take Find Familiar and then take it off my bars, and then I can take Sleep. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Okay, so now, like, in theory, like I was saying, I should be able to... where am I? I should now be able to do that. Okay. So, I think I might take a long rest here. While I'm taking a long rest, I think I might just dash off for a second, feed the dogs, and I'll be back in just a couple of minutes to finish this off. We'll probably go for another, say, hour and a quarter. But yeah, I'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. I will see you shortly. Okay, we are back. So. Let's end the day. And, don't think there's anybody I need to talk to today. Oh, Lozo wants to talk to me. Oh, yeah, she's gonna... Yeah.
A monster forms inside us, and you think to be idle. I knew your kind to be fragile, but I didn't foresee the severity. Be quick about your rest. We must locate a crash. You would doubt me. I do not trust a common healer to extract a gate tadpole without killing its host. At a creche, a gust still may cleanse us safely. Take your rest. I will stand watch. Should a single tentacle split your skull, I will not hesitate to end you.
She's not very pleasant, is she? Makes her very difficult to keep around. Okay. Who still wants to speak with me? Oh, Shadowheart wants to talk to me? Okay, sure. I'm really looking forward to updating. I think part of the update patch let you see markers on the map when people, depending on who wants to talk to you.
What are you talking about?
Oh, right. It's a follow-up conversation.
You and that Githyanki. I see. I'd be careful with Lae'zel. She's not of this world. I'd be surprised if our interests remained aligned. Let's hope we rapidly find a healer. And just to be clear, come daybreak, finding a healer is our first priority.
Yeah, probably.
Good. We might even get lucky and find one right away. As I see it, we're overdue some good fortune. Rest well.
I have a feeling that, like, I would probably just say whatever anyone ever wants to hear. Like, I just work out exactly what I need to say to keep everyone on my good side, and I just say that. I feel like that's totally what I would do. I don't want to make enemies. I just want to slowly, surreptitiously, like, weave my way through and gain power without anybody being the wiser. And then if I need to betray someone, I betray them when they're at their weakest. I feel like that's how it would generally happen. But okay, let's keep moving. Unfortunately, I missed the survival check there. That's all right. I should swap this from...
Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
Oh. I wasn't gonna make him a shadow stalker, was I? I completely forgot about the Beastmaster thing. Oh, we'll do it next time we have to rest.
I am enjoying the latest addition to our little group. In a very look at me twice and I'll dismember you kind of way, of course.
Oh dear. He's so funny. Okay. Now, what was I doing? Oh yeah, right. I was going to summon a different... I just thought of it because I was looking at Conjure Familiar. So I think I probably would have a Raven. Because at least the Raven can blind enemies. Now, and take it off the bar. Like that. Okie doke.
Never mind. Light on my feet.
Let's head up to the... Where am I? Druid's Grove. It's just over here, isn't it? I need to find a rapier. I still haven't found one yet. I haven't really been looking for one, to be honest, but... There should be a rapier around somewhere soon. Best place to be is generally at the top of the hill here.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second! What's going on? Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid? Please! There's no time!
There's a man across from the cart there with a shovel. Ah, yeah, right, there is too. I should grab that now, before I forget to do it. At that point, you'd be thinking, oh fuck.
Damnable roach. Provoke the blade. And suffer its sting.
I can't really have him in my party because there's literally going to be two of us that are like identical in the party. I'm just going to attack. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I probably should have moved out of the way so that I could have got Gale to do a Thunder Wave, but it'll be fine. They have no health, those guys. You know what? I shouldn't have left this guy Astarion with his dagger on. He should be using this scimitar, shouldn't he? Oh well, whatever. It's done now. I'll have to change it after the fight. I don't really want to spend the action to unarm him. Not sure he can use a scimitar. He should. Oh no, you're right. He doesn't have proficiency with it because it's a martial weapon. He only has simple weapons, doesn't he? Oh well, something we'll deal with later. Either way. Disadvantage from equipment. Why am I getting disadvantage still? Well, it doesn't cost me an action to... Oh! I'm not proficient with light armor. That's the problem. I was wondering why. Okay, well, Astarion's going to be nude for a second here. We're going to go one punch there. And then we're going to do a flurry here. Nice one. Okay, so maybe I'll try and get in. I'll go here. And yeah, I think we just try and take out the caster then. That is not surprising. Oof. Okay. Now, This Raven. How far can you actually get? Why are you over here? Oh, okay. I'll get it down as close as I can, but not really that far, is it? It's probably one of the better familiars just because of the fact that it can blind. Blind's pretty potent. Blind is pretty potent. Wow, 9. Not very often you see Hunger of Hadar. I mean, what's it called? Arms of Agathis? Arms of Hadar. God, all the names. Not very often you see that hit for 9 damage. Now, you're not going to get all the way down here because you don't have enough movement. What can I do with you? Oof, just barely in range of command. I can bless. I probably don't need to do anything, really. I mean, this fight is so skewed in our favor. I'm kind of reluctant to use anything that's going to expend my resources. Maybe I just use a firebolt. Probably going to miss. Or it can just kill the enemy. That works too. Sure, I'll take it. I will take it. Now, we're still not close enough here to start swinging, so we'll kill this one. Can I jump? Yeah, I can jump to here. And then 65, 50. Let's go kill the warg then. Say kill like it's likely to happen. Bring Gale down here. And so the one problem I have with Chromatic Orb is that you generally, like, in tabletop, you can use Chromatic Orb, like, all the time because it doesn't put the surface on the ground. I actually think that in BG3, it loses value because the surface it puts on the ground often ends up hitting your allies as well. Like, if I was to go and use Hold here, it's going to hit Aradin as well, and he's probably going to go prone. I mean, it might just miss him. I find that in a lot of cases, your allies are too close. This might be the exception, and just as I'm talking about it, it's not going to happen. But I find I end up just using Thunder most of the time anyway, because it deals 1 extra d8 in damage. But we shall see how we go. Yeah, that's fine. What I really wanted there is the acid debuff, because he has the highest defense here. Interesting. I honestly did not expect him to turn around and run at my my characters when he's standing right next to someone with an attack of opportunity, but sure, why not? Damn. Okay, it's not the end of the world. Now, can I get you close enough? No, I cannot. Still. I'm wondering whether I need to give her back, Sacred Flame for these instances.
On my way.
I don't really want to be casting Firebolt. That does have a reduced chance to hit. Although I've been very lucky the last 2 turns. Oof. I didn't expect that to hit that hard either. Push, maybe? No, no luck. That's fine. We'll just have to finish. If I can finish him off. Perfect. I really didn't want them to kill the Raven. Okay, now Ray of Frost you. Nice one.
That was the last of them. Inside, all of you, more may follow. Open the gate.
Okay. Now let's grab a few things. So these gloves of power are going to be very good. So obviously giving me sleight of hand check increase and giving me the Bane effect. I don't have any clothes that I can stick on Astarion right this second. I'll see if I can find some clothes on these corpses. So he's not running around naked. For this one, this one doesn't mention the brand. I know what you're talking about, but this one doesn't actually mention the brand. I haven't tested it, but I think part of me just always assumed that it was working. I don't think I paid that much attention to it. Because, you know, I think the other absolute ones mention getting the brand, don't they? They actually have it in the wording. Doesn't look like there's any clothes around here. Guess Starion's just gonna have to stay naked for a few more minutes. You do need it? Okay. Okay, now I don't think I would side with either one of them here. Oh no, I would. Tieflings, right.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too. Unbelievable!
Good, those goblins to business.
We lost him back at the ruins. Whole place is crawling with gobos. He trusted you. Nobody forced him to go with us. He insisted. And when things got tough, he couldn't keep up. Simple as that. My God, you're a coward.
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
I think... Would I attack? Persuasion? Yeah. Probably right, isn't it? I probably... Oh, yeah, no, I probably will need friends, won't I? Just have to run away before they realize that I used it on them. Yeah, I know I said diplomacy. But the only reason I thought maybe not diplomacy is because I'm sticking up for other tieflings.
You're right. There's too much at stake.
Worried about your precious hides, the both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
Okay, now...
Arrive at any moment.
I'm more worried about his parasite than a few goblins.
We need to
We
leave.
need a healer.
Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard,
But a melee attack, you're a warlock? Yeah, true.
Thank you for your help out there.
I am a melee warlock, though. I'm just not a brute force warlock, I suppose.
Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve. There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the woods.
Naked Astarion? Yeah.
We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
Just vibing in the background.
We're refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after gnolls attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the descent.
The Descent, an infernal conspiracy that had seen the entire city of Elturel briefly dragged to the hells.
I'm glad I passed that check. Otherwise it would be a little bit awkward, wouldn't it?
So I hoped, but we've lost so many already. And more will die if we're forced out again. I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else. Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the inner grove. They've withdrawn there to prepare this damn ritual of theirs.
Really? We're messengers now.
I owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll
think,
find druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
I think I will have to put Gale's clothes on him because it's driving me nuts. Okay. Let's do a switch. Now. Do I have anything that he can use? I don't think so. I mean, he can use a javelin, but not really much point. Quarterstaff's probably the only thing that he can use. So maybe I'll just give him Gale's quarterstaff. At least that's a D8. Yeah, I know. It's just temporary until I can find something that he can use. I suppose he can use a mace. Yeah, he can use the flaming sword. Can he, actually?
Excellent choice.
He can too, because he's got fighter, doesn't he? Very Gale.
Looking ahead. At the ready.
Okay, let's go sell some stuff.
I want to have a word.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives. Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need?
Yeah, cool. Let's move on.
If you do, just some bits and bobs I no longer
Oh, awesome. Sweet. Fab. Let's get rid of all of this. I probably won't be using that. Let's be realistic. That. Okay. Look, realistically, I probably won't use these either. I'll keep the void bulbs because I occasionally use those. Sell the spiked ones. Starion has nothing of value, really. Maybe get rid of that. Yeah, cool. Okay. So how am I going gold-wise? Does he have anything that I could use? I don't think so. I don't think he really has anything of much value, does he? At least not for the specific builds that I'm creating. Blinging is good, but I'm not going to use it. Yeah, I think it's fine. I should go back and get that shovel while I'm thinking about it, shouldn't I? My headphones are running out of battery as well. I need to swap them in. Let's actually, we may as well go kill the bugbear and then we'll go get the shovel. Wait for everyone to catch up. Okay. So let's get you up here. Not close enough, but that's fine. He looks so funny with his sword. Dear. Ethel has a monk staff that's good. Spell thief might work for your character. There's a short bow that does awareness. Yeah, I think I'll skip this. I mean, I might eventually put a bow or something on my character just for stats, but I don't want to use a bow. If I'm at range for my character, I think I'll probably just use Eldritch Blast or whatever. But I might look at that monk staff. That could be useful for Astarion. Just started this build yesterday, not knowing there would be a stream. Yeah, it's probably going to be fortnightly, this playthrough series. So I'm going to alternate it with builds. The good thing is that since every second week, if I'm doing the stream, it gives me 2 weeks to create a build, which means I should hopefully have a bit more time to devote to the builds. Since I'm trying to pump them out weekly at the moment, I don't necessarily get a chance in my off time to go and do a whole bunch of gameplay and testing. So it's either I do them weekly or they take longer to come out. And thankfully, since I'm streaming every second week now, it basically gives me 2 weeks to work on other stuff for the channel. So like I said earlier, this week I was working on all the features for the memberships. So you guys can now join the channel and get some stuff out of it. That's what I was working on this week. And going into next week, I'll be doing the Tinkerer build. So I'll link a short for it later. I'll probably chuck it in the chat right before we finish up the stream. But that's going to be the build for next week. That's a modded build, which I know there are a lot of people playing PS5 at the moment that can't mod, but it's been sitting in my backlog for a while now, so I want to get it done. And it's a really fun build, but obviously, yeah, it does require you to have some mods installed, which does exclude console players. That's true. Spell Thief for Gale if he has any decks. I did give him some decks. I think I swapped, because he had 16 Charisma. I think I swapped it to Dexterity or Constitution, didn't I? Where is he? He's over here. Oh no, he has no Charisma. He has, yeah, 14 Dexterity. I'll have a look.
Well, so much for peace.
I need to put his... I need to give Astarion back his bow. Yeah, and I really need to give her back a ranged option. I gotta remember to do it after this fight. I should be using Rend Vision, not Beak Attack, but whatever. Not enough movement. That's genuinely surprising.
Striking distance.
Whoa. That was a big hit. How did he just hit me for so much? Brute. Oh, right. It's the three bludgeoning damage. Serves me right for putting my wizard right next to the enemy.
Outmaneuver them.
Man, Astarion's a beast. Okay, I'm just gonna swap these headphones over. One sec. Okay, can you guys still hear that audio? The background music, that is, not my voice.
What path lies before me?
Yeah, perfect. Okay.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
I think that I would totally try and just take this coin. I think I'm gonna. 4? Yeah, 100% 4.
That bloody Irenes. Devils just can't stand to lose. Here. Now go back to the pit that made you.
I'm having a bit of a audio skip with these headphones. Just gonna set correct. I think they might still be cutting in and out a little bit, but better than nothing. Now I don't have speak with animals yet, so Timber's gonna have to wait. Oh, I need to level up, don't I?
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Ah, shovel, thank you. And guiding bolt. And I mean, I'll do that now. I'm gonna do it now because otherwise I'll forget to do it. Okay, so spellbook. Shadowheart needs... Oh, what am I talking about? I can't change her cantrips, can I? For some reason I was thinking I could just swap it out of my prepared spells, but I can't. Okay, never mind. We'll skip over that for a minute, and we will go and grab the shovel. Okay, where's it? Oh, there it is. Now, where's that shovel? It's here somewhere, isn't it?
Find a cure, you won't have any teeth to chew it with soon enough.
Broken. Must have been here a while.
Over the mound, other path. I should get this rune while I'm here. Yeah, I'll just grab this rune. There we go.
Another broken trap. Who made
Okay. Where am I going? Back to the cart and hold still. I don't think I've ever got this shovel that you're talking about before. I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, I've never seen this before. Is it down this way? Opposite way. Down this way. Oh, there it is. I see it. I see it. I see it.
Seems simple enough. Wish I had a bag of holding.
I've never noticed that shovel there before. I suppose it's there as a tutorial shovel, isn't it? Just so you can see the mound and see the shovel at the same time. I usually don't get a shovel until like the shovel that I usually get. Question. There's one in the underground in the laboratory.
Sure. In silence.
Okay, now I should do my level ups. And I think I'm going to check my audio options here. I can't choose an audio device, can I? Yeah, I can't choose an audio device in the game itself. I keep cutting out. I don't know if it's cutting out for the stream, but it keeps cutting out in my ears. So we're level 3 in Warlock here, and we will get. I think in the build I went Crown of Madness, but I don't know if I want Crown of Madness right now. No, I didn't. I went Misty Step. But I don't know if I even want Misty Step, to be honest. I'm wondering if I will get Greater Invisibility at some point, but Greater Invisibility is ages away. Misty Step probably is still my best option. I'm not going to go the Darkness combo, because this is my last level of Warlock. I think, yeah, maybe I just go with Misty Step, and then we'll go Pact of the Blade. I could technically ditch my dexterity now, since I am basing my damage on my charisma. But Still good to have the higher initiative roll. Yeah, you're right, and it is my AC. Okay. Cool, and then we keep, we get Searing Smite for our race. Yeah, I can't get medium at the moment. I think I can't get medium armor until I get to until I get to, what's it called? My Bard subclass. College of Swords. You know what? Nah, it's okay. We'll go Shadow Monk. I was gonna say I've never played Way of the Four Elements Monk in BG3. I'm gonna make a build about it at some point. But yeah, interesting. I won't do it today. I'll go Way of the Shadow because I know what I'm doing with that. And we will then go. So we've got our 2 levels in Cleric. We're going to go over to Paladin for you now. And we're going to go Oath of Devotion. Accept that. Next level in Wizard. And we're going Conjuration. And I suppose I could take Magic Missile here. I've got to take 2 spells, so I could do that. I might take Burning Hands as well. And then we will get rid of Find Familiar and put Burning Hands in there. And put Magic Missile in there. Okay. That's everyone.
What a day. These boots have seen everything.
Now let's go and see if I can find. There is a rapier in this camp somewhere. I've just got to remember where. Pretty sure. I don't remember if you have to buy it or if you have to pinch it. Pretty sure there's one around.
Very well.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in the...
Oh yeah, I can too. It just depends if it's a plus.
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Okay. Damon sells one, but it's just a +1. He doesn't even have that for me. He's only got a standard rapier, which I'm not going to take. Let's leave that. And I think, yeah, I'll just have to summon one in. So, this kid up the top here that stole the amulet is his... I think his mum is the one that the ogres are eating in the village, because she has an amulet that has the same icon, but I've tried to give it back to the kid and he doesn't take it. I'm not sure if it's possible to give it back to him. It'd be really cool if you could, though.
I already told you I don't have it. How are you?
Oh, you're not who I thought you were.
Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. You've been on hard times too, huh? That doesn't mean it's behind us, though, does it? Here, have more. We'll need every bit of strength to make it to Baldur's Gate. Trust me.
Delightful. I do love gruel. Okay. How are we going for time?
Thank goodness you came along
6.
Oh. There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. Hey, bother.
Yeah, I don't really need anything that she has. I don't really need her to fuss over me either. I don't want the health potion that badly. Okay, so I think we might tackle the rest of the Druid's Grove next fortnight. Yeah, it's not bad for a monk, is it? Well,
Hells, we can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once. Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
yeah, definitely 4.
This isn't El Terrell, and I'm not responsible for every damn tiefling in the world.
Just be responsible for yourself then. We have to stay. It's the right thing to do.
Sug. Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
Okay. Well, I think I might call it here for the day. I'm practically missing half the dialogue because of these headphones. I'm not sure why they're cutting out so much. I haven't had this happen before. They're just cutting out for every second word. But what I will do is I just want to chuck this up so you guys know what I'm talking about. Get a shareable link. So this is the build guide that's coming out next week. This is the modded build for the Artificer class that you will require a couple of mods to play it. If you're playing on PC, definitely look forward to that. Other than that, we'll continue the playthrough next week. No, next week is not correct. The week after that. So we'll continue it then. Obviously, no progression is going to be made until then. And yeah, looking forward to it. Thank you so much, Senix. That's really great. The $10 is really appreciated. Thank you. And I look forward to seeing you guys again next time. Have a fantastic evening. And yeah, thanks again. I'll see you soon.